My name is Mike Knowles. I'm 21 years old.
What's good? I'm Demetrius Coachman. I'm 20 years old.
My name's P. I'm 20 years old.
And I'm registered to vote.
I'm registered to vote.
And I'm registered to vote.
Happy Saturday, y'all. So I have returned to my stomping grounds of Temple University to talk to some millennials about voting, because the midterm elections are November 6th, also known as 11/6, also known as Nov.6. I know y'all got selective hearing, so I wanted to give it to you in every format, okay? Don't say you didn't hear it, okay? Because if you don't vote, baby, you can't complain. Let's go talk to some millennials. So tell me, when is the last day you can vote in the midterm elections?
November 6th.
November 6th.
November 6th.
November 6th. Hey.
Nope. I was going to say that, but I wasn't trying to be salty.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to be salty.
Okay. Why is it called the midterm election?
Because we're in the middle of some terms.
Because they come in the middle of a presidential term.
Bam! Look, okay, see what happens when you use context clues and you put stuff together, then you figure it out, even if you don't know the answer. Bam! Tell me, what is your best guess on the percentage of young millennials that voted in the last presidential election?
Man, it's real low. I'm gonna say 43%?
30%.
70%? 19%?
46.
Now tell me, why is voting important to you?
It's important to me because we have to be able to fight for what we believe in, and especially as young people, we're going to be the future, so we need to make sure that what we believe in and our views are portrayed in society.
So I want to make sure that the future for my kids is better than my current day.
You getting ready for the babies.
Voting is important because if you don't assert your right to vote, you can't complain about the outcomes of elections. And many people in this country have fought very hard to have the right to vote, so you need to honor them.
Voting is important to me because it's a privilege that we have in this country. A lot of people around the world right now, they are not in a position to voice their opinion, to get change, and voting is the base level change. Even if you feel like it's not making an impact or on the highest level, local elections are just as important. Everything you do has an impact, and if you say, I'm not going to vote, well then there's probably like 100,000 people out there who are also thinking that, and that pile, so you need to be the change you want to have.
Vote because your voice matters.
Everything you believe in is valid.
It's the only way we can get our voices out there.
Because we can make a difference.
Vote because it is your right.
And if you don't vote, you shouldn't be able to complain.
Well, everybody, I think that I have completed my civic duty of the day, and I think the millennials, they know their stuff. But anyway, I'm off to cast my early ballot. Peace and blessings. Happy Saturday. Oh, wait. Vote. Tuesday, November 6th. Don't be in my DM talking about you didn't know, or that you forgot, or that you was too busy. I done told you.